Okay, this is my electric bike, and I'm going to do a quick walk around and explain what I've done to the bike. So, first of all, we have on the front wheel a Crystalyte 5303 hub motor, 3000 watts. Battery is located in the back in this bag, special ordered from China. It has 40 amp hours of power, capable of 72 volts. Between the battery and the motor, the bike is capable of a little over 100 kilometers an hour. So far I've been able to take it up to about 85 kilometers an hour. On the back I've built a bracket to hold the battery. The battery is approximately 50 pounds. It is a lithium ion phosphate battery. Down by the axle, by the crank, we have the electrical box. That's where I have an ignition switch, and I'm going to put the key in and do just a quick demonstration of the power and the wiring that's been hooked up. So here's the key, and as I put the key in the ignition, turn it on. Immediately located above the ignition is the Crystalyte 7240 controller, and what the controller does is, in effect, it takes the power from the battery and turns it into pulses and sends those pulses across the wires that come out of the bottom of the ignition box and up along the bottom bar of the frame, and sends the power into the hub motor. Up on top here I've installed a variety of electrical components to power the bike, to control the power of the bike. First and foremost, I have the cycle analyst, which in effect monitors the battery and the power output of the battery, as well as gives various readings on the bike. It tells me how many volts are available right now. So you can see here it says 75 volts. The bike is going 0 kilometers per hour, obviously, and it's only drawing 1 or 2 watts of power from the Crystalyte controller. Toggling back and forth as how many kilometers and how many amp hours have been consumed. Since I've just been doing some battery testing here for the last week, I've had the power being drained just simply by the headlights of the bike. So I've used about 30 amp hours of power, and I've managed to go a whole 900 meters in my living room floor here. Located on the bottom left-hand corner of the cycle analyst is a switch that I've installed, and what that switch does when I turn it on is it turns on the headlights on the front of the bike. So I'll just pan around here and take a quick look. So I've got installed on the front double headlights. You can see they're actually quite bright, 35 watt each bulb. I've also installed on the front of the bike here a toggle switch that when I flip it allows me to go from both beams into a single high beam. You'll notice the high beam is actually much brighter at 60 watts of power, so I can toggle back and forth between the two headlight switches, as well as the two headlights and the regular beam versus the one under high beam. Okay, so when we have the headlights on, when I've turned on the electrical power for the lighting system, I've got the headlights that turn on, but also located on the back of the bike as I pan backwards here, we have a tail light. When the throttle or when the brake levers are pulled, the brake light obviously illuminates brighter to give people behind me the warning that I'm slowing down. What else can I say here? So basically the bike itself is a Schwinn was originally an electric bike. The motor and the electrical system that came on it was insufficient, so I've managed to upgrade it. One other interesting electrical component that I've installed on the front of the bike is, of course, cruise control. You've got your standard cruise, so that as you're moving along you press the cruise control button and it'll hold you at that speed. I can press the plus or the minus buttons to increase or decrease the speed of the bike as well. And last but not least, the most important is the throttle located on the right hand side. When you push down on the thumb lever, it engages the Crystalyte controller, sends a signal to it to release power from the battery through the wires obviously and into the hub motor. So I will do a short little demonstration on how fast the bike is capable and what it does in my next video. Okay, well, I'm out on the bike. As you can see, in Canada it's quite a cold, snowy, but not too bad of a day for a little test drive. So I've installed the camera on the top of my helmet. I'm just attaching the helmet now. Okay, and we're off for a ride. And here we are. Just out on the sidewalk here. Gonna get out on the street. It's cold and slippery. Probably better off out on the street. Okay. Well, here we go. I'm chasing cars here. Alright, we got a couple more cars ahead of us. In a Honda here. I'm tailing him. 50. Up a hill. 60. Still on him. Wide open. 65. Still on him. 65. Going nowhere. We're gonna take a turn here. Turn it back into my place. Don't want to get hit by the beamer. I've got cold hands. I'm going home. Up the hill. We got a guy in a Nissan that a little slow. Wide open. It's 50. All right. Whew. Back at my place, I got extremely cold hands. take off the helmet cam. The fingers can barely move it. Alright, still recording. So here we are. Managed to squeak out. Maximum speed is up at right here. There you have it. I went about 7 kilometers in about 13 minutes.